Hammertime! Woo! So we're back.
Magic.
We are back. It is round 3. Got Hammertime here, and we got...
Whirza.
Yes. Which
Hammertime's 1-1, so we'll see.
all comes down to this.
All comes down to this.
This deck is a combo deck, but it's not an incredibly fast combo deck, so
Yes,
probably
not
don't...
like the others, and it also has the controlling element, so it can kind of do both, kind of like Splinter Twin did.
Yeah. So, of course, highest. And that is a 2, kind
It
of.
is a 2.
That is a
4.
4. So you'll be going first, and we will see you in game 1. All right, game 1. Go ahead.
We've got those.
And for me, I'm digging it. All right. Never played against the Whirza deck before, so this will be an experience.
Blue to Delta, going to 19. Here is a snow-covered island.
Yep. That must be because you have Astrolabs.
And here is an Arkham's Astrolab with that
Speak
sun
of the devil.
mana.
All right.
Drawing a card. And it is your go.
Draw. Reasonable. Foothills for Temple Garden. Here's a Glistener Elf. 17. 2.
Untap. Draw for turn. Just gonna draw that one.
I
Huh?
want the... That's fine.
So that doesn't actually turn off the big thing. Here's a snow-covered swamp. Here is a pithing needle, naming Inkmoth Nexus, because you're never actually activating that equip ability.
It's true.
So naming
being
Hammer
patched.
does
Yeah.
nothing.
No. You can
I
name
forgot.
Stoneforge Mystic.
Oh,
That's a reasonable... Well,
no, it's only
Inkmoth Nexus is probably scarier, though, honestly.
Yeah, it kind of turns off a bunch of your creatures, so I think that's the correct choice.
Yeah.
Jorgo.
Untap. Draw. Well. Crack an Arid Mesa for a... I don't know if I should be preserving my life total against you. I doubt it. So I'll crack that for a... Sacred Foundry, and I'll Stoneforge Mystic for a hammer while I'm in there. So that's 3 life, going to 14. Grab a hammer. And a Sacred Foundry. 2. Screw it, I'll attack you for 1. It's the worst that could happen.
I think I'm going to Fatal Push your Glistener Elf.
Sure.
No damage.
Yep.
Untap.
What was it doing? Hammer, right.
Draw for turn.
Oh yes, removal spells. I remember those. The last two matches didn't really have many. Although I guess you had Dismember.
Flooded Strand. Going to 18. Yes, the Infect deck had those, I believe. Here's a snow-covered island. And I think it's your go.
3 mana up, but... Well, actually, it's all snow-covered, so it could be an Archmage's Charm. That's scary. Windswept Heath. So I'm gonna... Here's a duelist.
Yep.
I'm gonna crack this for my 1 basic planes and Stoneforge for Batterskull. 13. And I'll pass turn. Am I blind? Apparently.
Think end of your turn. Archmages to draw 2 for me.
Sure. You did have it. There's blades.
Oh, you have a hammer. That's the problem. Untap. Draw for turn. Scalding Time, crack that going to 17.
Mm-hmm.
Go for an island. Here is a Thopter Foundry.
Yep.
And here is a Nile Spellbomb.
Nile Spellbomb. All right. So, been a long time. Second.
Exiles all cards from graveyard.
From target players.
Yes, from target players.
And you can pay a black.
And you can pay a black when it goes into a graveyard to draw a card.
Yeah, I don't really care about that. That doesn't do a ton against me.
It is your go.
Untap. Draw. Arid Mesa. Well, I think we just try for it. Hammer?
Yep.
Go to attacks. All of these men.
All of those men. Well, I'm going to sacrifice my Pithing Needle to make a Thopter. And I think we have the blue. I don't know if we made blue Thopters or colorless Thopters.
Colorless. I believe we only have colorless.
Yes. These are blue, but I doubt it matters.
Yeah. You gain a life as well?
Gain life, going to 18. And I will block that Kor duelist.
With the Thopter. Alright, so I'm going to crack Arid Mesa, going to 12. Here's a Sacred Foundry untapped, going to 10. So that one is blocked, currently. So I will Magnetic Theft Hammer onto one of these unblocked Stoneforge Mystics, and I'll give it Double Strike.
Oh, well, that will do it.
So 22.
22.
Woo! All right. Yeah, you had like a bunch of stuff up, and I'm like, if you Archmage Charm steal my guy as I put the hammer on him, like I am in so much trouble.
Yeah, that's right. When you went for the other Kor, I'm like I don't think he's going to do it, so I should draw and try and find a...
Yeah, I was
either
terrified
a
of that.
or a Whirza.
I was terrified of that happening. Yeah, anyway, so that was game 1, and we'll see you in game 2. All right, game 2. Go ahead.
We've got... those.
Whoop. And I have those cards. Right.
Snow-covered island.
Mm-hmm.
And here's an Arkham's Astrolabe. Drawing a card. Ooh, I like it.
Like it.
Sure, go.
Draw.
Kind of need some other cards for that to work, but it is spicy.
It's interesting. Heath for a Sacred Foundry. Kor duelist. 17. 2.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Got the signed one.
Watery Grave untapped. Going 18.
Yep.
And it is your go.
Oh, gee, I wonder what this is.
Could be anything.
Well, I mean, I guess it could be like removal. Just, I think it's more likely that whatever I do next is either getting countered or going back to my hand. I don't know which you prefer. Inkmoth Nexus. Try for a hammer.
Yep.
I can have a hammer.
You can have hammer.
Try for a Steelshaper's Gift.
Yeah.
Second hammer.
Find more hammers.
More hammers. All the hammers. And I'll attack you for 1.
Push.
Yeah. You have pushed him. So one of these is in my hand, and that's in play. Good.
Untap. Draw for turn. Watery Grave untapped.
Yep.
Going to 16. And it is your go.
Gee, I wonder what this is. Draw. Ew. Well, those aren't great. Arid Mesa. Go.
Interesting. Draw for turn.
I don't want to send in Nexus because you'll steal it. Potentially.
Crack Scalding Time. Going to 15. Find an island.
You.
And here is Theft Foundry.
Yep.
And it is your go.
Crack this. 16. Grab a Temple Garden tapped. And you have 2 mana up. Which could still be like Remand, Mana Leak. I don't actually know what ones you have in your deck.
That doesn't actually really run those ones.
No? Alright, untap, draw. Windswept Heath. Sigarda's Aid?
Yep.
To activate this.
Yeah.
Attack you.
So I will sacrifice my Astrolabe for a Thopter.
Yep.
Who flies.
You sure
will
does.
block.
Crack this. 15. I'm gonna flash in the second hammer. Attach.
Yep.
So
Dead.
I'll just get a basic with that. Keep my life total reasonable. Yeah. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Four mana. Whirza.
Yeah.
High Lord Artificer.
Yep.
He will create a 0/0 that gets +1/+1 for however many. It'll be the servo.
Sure. So it's a 2/2 at the moment?
It is a 2/2 at the moment. And then I will pay 2 blue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it's an artifact.
A Sword of the Meek.
Ooh.
And then I will tap Sword of the Meek for
Yep.
blue to sacrifice itself.
So is this infinite life and infinite creatures now?
Yes.
Okay, you got me then. Can't beat that.
Infinite 1/1s.
Yep.
That are all even untapped.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one will have a
Sure.
sword. And life totals don't matter. But unfortunately, I did have to tap all my black to do that, so it is your go.
Untap. Draw a card. Well, untapped Temple Garden, going to 13. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Didn't actually end up needing it, but here is my spice. Time Sieve.
Alright.
If I had an extra black that turn, I wouldn't have even given you a turn, but did have only exactly enough mana to start that sword combo.
Which is kind of funny, considering you drew all those... Oh, maybe Astrolab dug you to one, but like basically you haven't cast any draw spells, you just had it.
And attack you for a giant amount of 1/1s. We didn't ever specify, so like 38 million.
Sure.
So 38 million 1/1s will attack you, and 38 million
Sure. So I'm going to flash in a Batterskull with Sigarda's aid. And I can't attach this to a creature you control, unfortunately, so I'll just have to settle for blocking that one and taking, what was it, 38 million?
38 million.
Yeah, 38 million. That's enough. You got me. All right. Exciting. Go to game 3. All right, game 3. Shamans. So, this is what I have, and I like it. Do.
And we've got those.
Whoop. All right. Foothills for Temple Duelist. Go.
Draw for turn. Polluted Delta. We are going to go to 17. For a watery grave.
I imagine my duelist is now dead. Again. But maybe not.
And yeah, sorry, your duelist isn't long for the world.
Yeah. How many of those are in your deck?
There are 4 fatal pushes.
All right. Good.
And no.
No, you got more.
I got a Mishra's Bauble.
Oh yeah, that card. That's a card.
Antrigo.
Draw. Where were you before, my friend? Untap Stomping Ground, going to 15. Now, Stoneforge Mystic for a hammer. 2.
Untap. Draw for turn. That is very unfortunate. Here is a Nile Spell Bomb.
Ooh.
And I kind of need the card, so let's look at your top card. Ooh, that is worrisome.
Bottom?
In a bit. I don't get to choose. I just get.
Oh, you just get to look at it. Right. Yeah.
It's not Jace.
Yeah, it's not Jace.
Jergo.
Well, I mean, that's not that great.
Well, I mean, you
It's
do,
okay.
Yeah. You do have the hammer and the core. You just need the few other bits. And you go one turn.
Well, hammer, theft. 11.
Go to 5.
Go.
Well, oh, right. And I guess I drew a card on your upkeep.
Yes.
And I draw a card for my turn. Tap upkeep, drop. It's a land, and that's not good enough. Or is it? Scalding Tarn. Crack that going to 4. For a snow-covered island.
Snow-covered. push will set me back quite a bit. You got one.
And here is a Nile Spellbomb.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized what I did. I went to 4. It doesn't matter what
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I realized that too.
Here's an Emery.
Yep.
Fortunately, I got land screwed a little, so I didn't get my... I didn't want to crack my Mishra's Bauble early to just draw a land last turn so I could Spellbomb an Emery, but I didn't get my land there.
Do you want to use her thing?
Yes, I
She
do
does
get
have
to
Vanix
the
ability.
top 4. Ah, well, there's the push.
Yeah.
It's in the graveyard now. And, it's your go.
Me?
Oh, I guess I exile your graveyard.
Sure.
I don't like you having that.
Okay. Emery does block.
She does, but
Draw. But
you got a white and a red.
Yeah,
And
I
I've
do.
seen that card.
So I'm going to attack you for 11. Oh, God, you had that
Yeah, I
again,
had it
too!
again.
Oh,
I just draw it naturally, but
Jesus.
I didn't draw any lands this time. That was the problem.
Yeah, I noticed you missed your first one. Or I guess your second one. Yeah, so block, and then I'll charm your face for 4.
Yes, that will do it.
Woo!
Or even another one.
Even had a spare duelist that turn. But, wow, another Boros Charm on top. Well,
Yeah, I thought I
plan
could.
B,
I thought I could keep it because I had the Emery going, but I really needed to draw that second land, and I thought with 2 draw steps I'd have done it. But I did not.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
how do you not keep
How do you not keep that? It's like a one-lander, but at least you had like
And you had
Emery
and an answer to my
and a
turn 1
Mishra's,
play. So.
and the
Yeah.
Fatal. So
That seems pretty good.
I thought I had it,
Yeah.
but the two draws to find 1 land didn't do it.
Yeah. So, this turned out exactly the same as the last time we did this. 2-1.
2-1.
Lost to Infect, which, honestly, Infect is pretty. It's a pretty tall order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're trying to racing Infect is a challenge.
Yeah. Because you're like fairly likely dead on the next if you take a hit from it. Whereas this one's a little less, but it was still close.
It was.
That was a very fast week with a lot of fast decks. So if you like this, let us know in the comments. And if you want to see any of our other decks go in the Gauntlet, let us know which ones you would like to see. And
of course, whatever
do it
decks
again.
you'd think would go for Gauntlet.
Yeah.
This time it ended up all fast, but
Yeah.
there are things like Tron and stuff floating around.
Yeah, so maybe mention some that don't kill on turn 2. So that we have some games to watch. But yeah, so that's this. And we'll see you next week with some more stuff. Bye!